Good morning, my peeps. Happy Sunday. Favorite day, Sunday. Getting ready to head to church and get my praise on. Allie's not with me today. She's sleeping in again. I'm going to have to tighten the screws on that girl. Anyway, as you can see, Glenn got home really late last night and didn't unload everything. So my poor van, poor Molly, she's doubly burdened today. So just got to make sure I find a good spot at the church and not leave it too far away from the doors and stuff like that. Not that anything's ever happened like that, but you know, you definitely don't want to lose equipment. And that's about it. I wanted to just say thank you to everybody that showed up at the live stream yesterday. I really sincerely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I know people have so much to do, and when you take the time to pop into my live stream, and I know they're not often, but it does mean a lot to me. You know, it's kind of like calling friends and saying, hey, do you want to come over for a little bit? And then they do. You know, it's a good feeling, and I appreciate it so much. So off to church I go. Gonna see what I'm gonna make for food later because I have no clue. Nothing's thawed, so it's gonna be completely by the seat of my pants today. I love you guys. Now time to go get my praise on and go spend time with my babies. Talk to you in a minute. Good afternoon, my peeps. Just got out of service and with my babies. The boys were better this week. Not great, but better. So I think we're getting back into the rhythm. I'm here at Publix because I didn't have the foresight to take something out and plan a meal. So just gonna see what I can get inspired by here at Publix. And I have a couple ideas. But I want to see if when I physically see my idea, if it, you know, if I get inspired or if something else just catches my interest. So no spoilers. You'll see it when you see it. Talk to you in a bit. Yep, I went with what I was kind of hankering for anyway. So got some Cuban bread from Publix. I've got my onions. I've got my picnic sticks, some garlic salt, and the star of the show, which is some very thin cut sirloin steaks. So these are the kind that I have to ask the butcher at Publix to cut for me because unlike in Miami, you have to special order, and they always give you a weird look when you're like, can I get some sirloin steaks, but I want them really thin. But that's the way you need to have them to make a Cuban pan con bistec. So let me go ahead and get this started and get cooking out of the way for the day because I am ready to kick back and relax. All right, here we go. Good afternoon, my peeps. We're all just crashed out. Poor Glenn. Sick as a dog. He finally got the better of him. I guess that gig last night was just too much for his body to handle. So he just dropped Rebecca off at work, and we're just sitting here, and I noticed something. I know it's going to get fuzzy, but bear with me. A bird has decided to build a nest right there in the corner of this, I don't know what you'd call it, roof thing in the front of my house. I don't know how they think that's going to work. And the worst part is it is rather tall. So just to give you some perspective, I mean, this is the way down. Yeah. So I don't know, it must be a new set of birdie parents, because when the baby bird starts to move around, it's not going to be a pretty picture when it hits this. So I've already told Glenn I have Jesse's old dog bed, which is a really big bed, and I think I might drag it out here, even though I know that'll ruin it for sure and it'll have to go to the garbage after that, but at least provide some cushion for that poor baby bird when the inevitable happens. And just pray that I see it before one of these neighborhood cats does. But anyway, my exciting life, guys. Hope you're having a relaxing Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow when we start it all over again. I love you. Good night.